Namaste. Namaste, beloved family. Energies are peaceful. Everything is peaceful. People are more taking rest. And I'm bringing the message of peace. Message that can bring peace to many. I want to speak a little bit, much. Let us dive deep into protection. You know, there's so much talk about that dark beings are attacking. Many get attacks, many are victims of attacks, and there are so much protection out there. And I want to speak about the ultimate protection. You are the protection, love. Love is the power of all powers, and in the presence of love, no power has any power. And you are that love, you are that light. Well, we have to come to that stage. We have to realize this, that we don't need no protection, but actually we are the protection. Love, our soul, our being of light. Love is the power of all powers. And in the presence of love, no power has any power. And I know many need protection, and there is protection out there if you need it, but we must understand one thing. I was attacked so much through my life, so severely, and it was also awful. But I guess I was never afraid, and I always knew what is the goal. I was using protection in past, but it's already far past, maybe 8 years past or something like this since I last time used protection to protect myself, you know. So I needed it, but I always knew the goal because I was searching for enlightenment. I knew that I have to become an enlightened being, that fear is to fear me because I am love, and that no darkness will have any power over me. So if you are on that level still, that you are getting astral attacks and dark energies are influencing you and like this, you need protection maybe on this level, but this video can help you, to give you motivation, to give you activation, that you can one day be the protection yourself, and you have no problem with darkness anymore. Darkness has problem with you. I don't do anything anymore. I have very rare gift. If I come in the presence of dark energy, I consume it and transmute it back into light. I don't do anything. I can go into very negative place, and in a matter of some minutes or something, it will be purified. If it's a really heavy situation, I will maybe feel half an hour a little bit unwell, but it doesn't affect me nothing. Doesn't affect me nothing, not in my dreams, not in awake state. But in my realization, this is who we all are. You know, this is not some my extraordinary special gift, but we all are going there, because when you reach enlightenment, when you are pure being of love and light within, as you ride in the valley of the shadow of death, darkness fears you, for you are love. Evil fears you. And we all are going to that direction. So yes, if you are still suffering under attacks and all these things, you can use protection. I'm not telling you not to use protection or to pretend to be on my level, but I'm telling you, know that your goal is that you become the protection, and that this is only temporary. Like when you break a leg, you need a stick. So also maybe you need protection still, but you have to understand one thing. Goal is that you become pure, love and light, opposites unite. The darkness can no more attack you. You know? This is the goal. Because there is one thing here. Protection is good, protection is perfect, but I was never preaching it. I will give you some tools also on the end of this video for this what I'm offering. You know, how you can cultivate yourself to become a protection yourself. This is anyway with meditation, with your self-work, with releasing of darkness. So, you know, you have to understand one thing. As long as we are into this, that we need protection, I need protection, I need to be protected, we are actually a victim. We need protection, and actually our faith, our fear, we believe that there is a force more powerful than us. I tell to somebody, you are love, stop focusing on the darkness. They say, no, 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 but they can attack me. Yes, you just told me. I told you focus on the light. I told you focus on truth, focus on love, focus on something that takes you in another direction away from that fear. But you told me, no, they have power. And that's why they have power. Even if you are suffering under attacks, you should stand in the mirror. They have no power. I am the power. I am love. And you use that protection, yes, but you should know that in reality, this is illusion, that they have no power. Because when somebody states, no, but they can attack me, no, you don't know. Okay, I don't know. But that's why they have power, because your belief, your faith. You have more faith in the power of darkness than power of the source, power of love, you know. And that's why somebody says, okay, yes, for you, they will attack you. Because you just told me, when I told you, you are the power, you are love, focus on something better, focus on light, that it's to chase away these demons and your own self-work. You told me, no, they have power on me. You told me, not you, but I'm saying generally. So that's why it has power, because it's your faith. You have faith that illusion, the darkness, have more power than God, more power than source. That's why I have no problem with people using protection. But they should know they don't need no protection. This is just temporary stick. They should understand, oh, I am the source. I am the source being. I am angel. I am love. I am light. Actually, in the presence of love, no power has any power. On the light, all the darkness is dissolved. You know? So you have to understand, you have to work on becoming that pure light, enlightened love. So the evil fears you. Cannot no more attack you because there is no match within you. You know? But if you have fear, if you are focusing on darkness, you are afraid, you believe that they have power, then they have power. Then they have power, really. Then they will have power. We can use protection. We can do whatever we want, yes, to protect ourselves, but we have to understand this is the illusion. They don't have power. I don't need protection. This is just because I'm not yet on that level, but I am ascending to the level when I am to be the power, when I am to be the love, power of all powers. And out of this world, love was casted away and light, because love and light destroys all the darkness, conquers all the darkness, you know. So you choose love. If you will be afraid of darkness, if you will believe, and even when Master tells you, no, darkness has no power, you will go teaching him, no, no, they have power. Yes, they will have power over you. Because you have just told, no, darkness is more powerful than source, more powerful than God. And that's why you stated that they have power. So you have to understand these things. As long as you are so much into protection, protecting yourself from darkness, you are giving the acknowledgement to the universe. They are more powerful than I am. They are more powerful than love. I need protection. This is victim. Yes, we need protection sometimes. I don't. But we have to understand this is temporary tool until we become the protection ourselves, love. In the presence of love, no power has any power. Love is the power of all powers. And in the presence of love, no power has any power. But we have to realize this. We have to realize this. So, what can you do? If you will be afraid, if you will focus on the darkness, you will give them energy, they will take your energy. And to become love, you have to theoretically know what I told you, and you practice meditation, you practice all this releasing, you let the people help you, you watch for such videos, and you work on yourself. And always when fears from darkness and beliefs in darkness comes into you, you stand in front of the mirror. I am the power of God, I am love. In the presence of love that I am, no power has any power. And this is such protection if you do this. Nothing what they offer to protect you. You are the protection. Just try this. You know, when fear arises, when dark attack arises, you stand in front of the mirror, you look yourself into the eye, and you say, I am love. I am the source. I am that I am. I am the power of all powers. In the power of power that I am love, no power has any power. Everything is dissolved in the power of love. You have to go stand in front of the mirror if darkness is attacking you. If you feel fear, if you believe in their power, when these thoughts come, go in front of the mirror and chant this. I am the power. I am power of all powers. I am love. In the presence of love that I am, no power has any power over the power that I am. I know this. They tried to once kill me, darkness. Now they cannot do nothing. They are afraid like hyenas. They get consumed in my presence. I don't have to do nothing anymore. They just go back where they belong, the dark energies. I actually purified this building so much in last 3 years that it's wonderful inside. Before, people were quarreling, fighting. I don't know what were so much and such bad energy here. Even in this apartment, one drunk fellow, he died out of you. Here was such darkness when I came. You know, now the entire building is beautiful. People are smiling. There is no more fighting. There's no more these things. So I know it's working. An entire village is changing. But I needed 13 years to come for my awakening to that level, and 3 years I'm holding that level now, that I really laugh at darkness. You know, you have to know this, because fear is the gate to hell. Fear is gate to hell, and if you believe in darkness, in the power of darkness, and you're afraid, you are opening, you are matching your vibration, your frequency to open the gate to darkness to attack you. You understand? You're just opening the gate. But if you focus on light, focus on love, you have faith that they have no power, you work on yourself. And when focus goes on darkness, and when you feel something from darkness, you always focus on the light. Like I said, you go in front of the mirror, you say, I'm the power, I'm love, I'm the power of all powers. And they have no power over you whatsoever. You will achieve this state. But if you believed how darkness is more powerful, and if you will go teach others, and if you fear, you know, I see many times people have so much belief. They believe so much in darkness, in the power of darkness. They have power. I tell you something, if they would believe only so much in the power of God, power of source, power of love, like they believe in darkness, such weak faith, you know, such great faith in the power of darkness, they can attack me, but they never say source can save me, I'm protected by love, I'm the protection. No, they're telling you darkness has the power. And many times We just can catch ourselves. I have no faith in the source, no faith in the divine, no faith in light, but we have this faith in darkness. That's why we have to release our fears. We have to focus on the light, focus on love. We have to stand in front of the mirror every morning. Like I told you, I am the power. I am power of all power. Darkness is illusion. In the power of love that I am, no illusion has no power over me. And that's the word. And you stand in front of the mirror always when you feel this fear. You focus on articles and videos that inspire you, beautiful music, on light. You light sage. You do the things, but you must understand that you have to become the protection yourself. And you will end up like me. In dreams, you will have fun because you will know they cannot do nothing, and even you will have to do nothing. I enter a house, and by my presence in the house, I purify the house. Whatever is there. If there's something heavy, something really insane, dark, I will only feel a little unpleasant for half hour after, or one hour. But I come back on my, it doesn't affect me, but some people who have vision, they saw what happening. If I'm come to a place, I'm like a cat. You know, if I come to a place, some people who have vision, they told me, actually all the darkness just like in a black hole, it's entering my heart area always. And it disappears. It disappears. It goes through portal, it's transmuted, and it's over. So, but I was also, darkness wanted to kill me. I was so much a victim of darkness, used so much protection in past years. And when I started here, this 3 years ago, I did not need no more protection anymore. That's why I don't like if somebody's sending me protection. I rather tell you, like in this video, the truth. You have to become the protection yourself. You have to stop being victim, like duality. Darkness is attacking us. We have to attack the darkness. No, you have to understand one thing also here. Kingdom of God is within you. Battlefield of darkness and light is within you. And as long there is darkness within, as long there is fear within, and unhealed trauma and memories and all the shit that we have to release, as attraction to the duality and separation and the vibration of darkness that is still within us. Darkness comes from outside to remind us, you know, actually. There's no darkness anymore within us. It is united with light, enlightened. Darkness cannot attack you anymore because they have no power. You are now the power of God. You are love. They can only go away because they get destroyed in the light. So it's within us. You should stop being a victim, because whatever is happening outside of us, whatever darkness is attacking us, is just the trajectory, is just the perfect match of whatever is within us to remind us we have to heal this. You are still afraid. You have to heal this. They are reminding you. You have darkness within you. You have separation within you. You have anger. You have malice. You have envy. You have maybe not playing fair a little bit. And like this, things are within us. And that's why we have to work on ourselves, not blaming darkness, not being the victims, but understand. Only way for me to get free is to get enlightened, is to get healed. You know, that's the word. I'm telling you. And we have to work on ourselves. But we have to understand we need no protection. We maybe use now some protection, but if we rely so much on protection, we are always giving the signal that there is a reason that we must be protected, and we are a victim. You know, if somebody sends me protection, I say, I don't need it, thank you. Why I say this? Because if I would say I need protection, then I will acknowledge the illusion. The darkness can attack me. No. I rather teach people how to become protection themselves. And this video is important because I given also the mantras, what you should do in front of the mirror and like this. So As long as we depend so much on protection, we are giving to universe the signal, the statement. Darkness is more powerful than God. We can use protection, but we must understand love is the all power of all powers, and we are becoming that, and we have to understand one day you will become just like that, that darkness will have no effect anymore on you, will be transmuted by your presence just as you are love, and they can do nothing to you. And you have to understand this. Source is the most powerful. Love is the power of all power, and the power of presence of love, no power has any power. That's the reality, you know. So you know what to do. You have to work on yourself. You have to heal. You have to heal the darkness within you. You have to end the wars within you. If you are still in duality consciousness, that's 4D, you still think you have to fight somebody. We are victims of the dark. We are that. If you are in this opposition and in this war mentality, darkness will have power on you also, because you do not cross the border of 4D. Forgive them, they don't know what they are doing, sending them love and light, and then they get transmuted. If you think they are your enemies and we are all their victims, they will have so much power over you because you're playing the game. You're giving them anger, you're giving them hate, you're giving them opposition, you're giving them what they need to sustain the matrix. And in that way you will suffer under darkness very much if you are in that 4D mentality, being a demon slayer. But I'm demon slayer with dreams. No, but this is just a game. I understand this is out of love, so they get transmuted, so they receive better next birth, and they can ascend also, and they are so lost that they just lost all their chances to do it in this energetical body that they are now in. So as I do what I do in my dreams, I do it with love, because it's the benefit for them and for everyone. No hate, no anger, nothing. No, anger comes in fighting, no problem, but it's divine. No hate, no enemies, nothing. No victim mentality, but love, because nothing else can heal them anymore. That's how I feel. And when I enter the 4D reality in my dreams, I enter in 5D consciousness, higher than 5D. I'm not part of the war. I'm just letting be done what must be done. And always sending them love, always forgiving, always. It's nothing to forgive even. We understand this is a game. They have to do it to trigger us, so we heal. But now it's time that they go, and we are doing some of us work down there. And it's no problem if you're doing it in higher dimensional consciousness. I bring the fifth dimension into 4D and giving them love. And if demon gets deleted with love, true love for him, his next birth is divine. He paid for that. He will be able to heal and learn in better conditions next life. And that's why we have to stop having enemies. We don't have enemies. You have enemies, enemies will attack you, and you will feel it. You will have hate, you will have revenge mentality, you will have opposition, you will have all these things. We have to let go of duality. We have to understand this is all the game. Just look at it. Darkness always triggers you to heal, always triggers you to let go of your separation, and they attack you so long that you lose the fear and you know that love is now here, and when you are ready, they have no power anymore because love is now here and it's over, and you are that love. So actually they are teaching you that. And when you ascend, then you look at it. Oh, They are just lost teachers that do not know they are my teachers. But they helped me, that I understood that fear is not real, that I understood they have no power. They were attacking me so much that on the end I became the power and realized they are illusion and let go of my fear. Love is now here. Now they cannot do nothing. So from the ascended view, you see this. Oh, they are just part of the game. They are helping us to come to a light, to lose the fear. Every confrontation dark that I had, the most heavy ones, next day I woke up on the greater level. I quantum leaped always. So in my example, I know they wanted to destroy me, but they helped me so much because they don't know themselves, they don't know their light, they don't know their God, they don't know anything, you know. So, you know, you have to forgive, you have to understand they have a right to do whatever they do, and you focus on the light, on the right that you want to do. Spread love and light, and this will destroy them, this will consume them. They cannot stand love and light. If you want to fight, if you want revenge, if you want all these dark energies, then you're giving them only power, and they have more power over you. If you forgive them, if you send them love, then you are defeating them. You know, actually, what I see when I observe these energies, it's sad. They don't like it. The dark creatures, if you're sending them unconditional love and prayer, they're suffering. Because they are suffering. They don't know nothing but darkness, and light destroys the darkness on them, and it's like acid. They don't like it. It's not that they are enjoying. This is not the energy they want. This is the energy that they cannot use. This is the energy that harms them, actually. According to their vibration, their matching vibration, there's only anger, hate, revenge, fighting, sadness, victimhood, despair, all these energies, negative energies, low energies, this they can assimilate, this they can translate, this they can use to nourish them, to grow. If you're sending them love, if you forgive them, and they have no power, and instead of being afraid, instead of being hateful, instead of thinking they are enemies, you stand in the power of your love, you send them love. I'm the power, I'm love. They will not like it. They don't like it. It's destroying them. But actually just in this illusionary perception they have, but it's giving them new life. So some think if they are attacking, if they are fighting, if they are hating, that they are helping, that they are destroying the darkness. But you have seen Fifth Element movie, no? Well, in Fifth Element movie, when they were shooting that dark thing, it's only become larger and larger. The priest told them, no, don't. They didn't listen. They fought with it, and it became 3 times larger. It's just the same. You don't listen to saints. You don't listen to masters. You hate the darkness. You're opposing it. You're fighting it. You're giving it their energy, and they attack you more, and you are actually making them grow more. You think you're destroying the false matrix, but you are making the matrix stronger and the darkness stronger. And as a result, you get also attacked very much. So we should understand we are love. Love is the power of all powers, the supreme power. Supreme power. No separation, no darkness cannot last in the presence of love. Darkness has only chance. Fear. Fear is that illusion that opens the darkness gate. That illusion have power over your soul. And they bind you and they attack you if you have fear and you believe in that illusion. But more and more you ascend into love that you are, more and more you stand in your power, more and more they are afraid of you. And more they have no power over you anymore. No anything over you. That's the word. I give you the word. And there is one important thing also, because I see there's so much connected. I'm observing this now for 3 years. And I felt it first time that is true. Always what I feel is true, but I didn't speak so much about it lately, few times. Darkness So much connected. I see people suffering. I asking, what do you eat? What is your diet? And mostly all of them who are suffering in darkness, attacks of darkness, they tell me they eat meat. And yes, first of all, animals were not created for our food. They were created for our custody, so we take care of them. You understand? It's not human food. When they are killed, they suffer. They feel fear, they feel pain, they feel despair, and all this is in the meat. And when we consume the meat, we are consuming these dark energies. And in this way, by this sacrifice, I call it sacrifice, we open ourselves so darkness can attack us. We are healing on one level, we are releasing, but then we are eating suffering, we are eating pain, we are eating death, we are eating fear, we are eating despair, sadness of a being that didn't want to die and actually can run away. Not like plants who were designed for us. They cannot run away. They don't bleed, they don't have eyes, they don't have hearts. This is very important, not to eat anything with a heart. If you don't eat anything with a heart, darkness has so much less power over you. I know. It's much connected with diet. And I see people, when I told them this, then they remain silent. They rather, you cannot tell me this is not true if you never tried being without meat for 3 months. If you have been 3 months without meat, okay. I agree with you that we disagree. You do what you like. But if you never quitted meat and you're suffering under dark attacks and like this, don't tell me anything. I have eaten meat so much I have stopped. And I know the difference. My spiritual life actually began that day 16 years ago. Or now 17. Great activation, greatest ecstasy, greatest healing started. And if you never tried, and it's addiction, I know it's addiction because I know how it was when I stopped. That's why it's so hard to stop for everyone. And if you never tried, you don't know what follows. Crystal clear, pure consciousness follows. And you have no more contract with darkness to attack you because you're no more eating things with the heart, things that can look at you, things that are afraid and don't want to give life for you to be eaten, things that were designed for wolves and lions and savage beasts, not for us, human beings. And when we stop consuming meat, we close the door to darkness in our lives. It takes some time after to purify, but it's true. We don't stop. Because I see people, I see. What can I tell you? I can tell you all when somebody comes, I can tell you all the philosophy, but I told you, did you stop eating meat? No. Sorry, all this I'm repeating 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. It will not work if you don't stop. And you telling me, you purging, you telling me darkness attacking you. I told me same thing 3 years ago. And I told you same thing 3 years ago. I'm speaking to somebody, I don't know if they're watching. I told you stop eating meat, try. And now 3 years passed and you telling me somebody attacking you, darkness attacking you, same story, like 3 years ago. And I ask you, what do you eat? Same as you eaten. And how can I help? I cannot help nothing. All this advises everything because I see what is your problem, the main problem. And all what I'm telling, all this video and everything, it's useless if you don't give it a try. Like I told to that person, 3 months. Drop meat for 3 months and you will see what will happen. You will see the change. You will see darkness no more attacking you, and you will don't no more want to eat meat. And in this time, you will detox from meat, and you will not want to eat meat. Your heart is to open more, because you are not stuffing anymore this fear of animals and despair and sadness in your heart. You will really become a divine being. You will open yourself. This is very important point also. You want to stop darkness from attacking us, we have to stop consuming, killing, torturing, fear, imprisonment. These are the things that is darkness. And animals are killed in fear. They are kept afraid in the boxes, cages, tortured, everything. It's such darkness. Everything is in their bodies. Then we eat it. All remains the energy. And we have it on our heart, and it's open for us to darkness for attack us. This is very important. I have received in India and Narasimha Gayatri Mantra, the ultimate protection Gayatri Mantra, which first I thought I can share with the world, then I saw I cannot. And it was actually said there, if you are eating meat, never pronounce this. It will backfire. And I actually 3 years ago been a little bit stupid. Somebody was attacked by darkness. I gave them that mantra, idiot, and I was thinking I know better, but I didn't ask them what you eat. And then they saw demons and they were attacked and everything like this, and I learned, oh my God. And I was told in India, nobody who eats meat should chant this, it will backfire. And I learned, because that person started accusing me that I am, I don't know what, black magician, and I don't know what the fuck, but I knew immediately what it was. And yeah, you didn't listen, I was thinking to myself. Now you got it. You think you're smarter. And then I understood how important it is not to eat meat. And I'm very careful to share this mantra with anyone, because I don't want anyone to be attacked by their own darkness. But I understood. Yes. Actually, if you want ultimate protection, like I obtained in sacred initiation, that ultimate mantra, you have to give that sacrifice. You have to let go of eating the innocent beings that are killed. And I understood, yes, we are not worthy of ultimate protection if we are feeding ourselves in darkness by suffering, pain, and torture of other beings that are not put here in this world to be our food. That's why I understood, then I completely understood why this mantra should not be given to somebody who eats meat. Because it's holy, sacred. We have to stop acting in dark ways first ourselves if we want the ultimate protection. And you are the ultimate protection. You are love. That's why it's important. Everything what I said in this video before is very important. But it will maybe not work if you are eating meat. But I give you my own protection now. I don't believe in protection that you have to use some this and that as some symbols, some I don't know what, some incantations or something to protect. No, I actually tell you how. When you feel darkness attacking you, I said this before in this video, when you feel darkness is on you, when you feel all this shit, you have to understand. They are attacking you because you are afraid, because you believe in that power and you still did not realize that you are love, you are the power. You go in front of the mirror, you look yourself into the eyes, light some sage, I don't know what, light some sage, nice atmosphere, make it divine music, and you stand in front of the mirror. Darkness is an illusion. They have no power. I am the power. I am love. I'm the power of all powers, and in the presence of love that I am, no power has any power over my power. And you repeat this. I am the power. I am love. Darkness is illusion. They have no power. In the presence of love that I am, no power has any power over the power that I am. I am love. You repeat this with focus in front of the mirror. You will see, you will feel this to be true. I am the power. I am love. I am the power of all powers. In the presence of love that I am, no power has any power. And you will feel that power will come into you. This is protection I'm offering. You are the protection. And you will more and more embody this, and you will more and more feel that power, and more darkness will have no power over you. And when you will do that I am affirmation, you will automatically become the faith in that. You will start losing fear, and eventually, gradually, you have to become just that, what you're saying, the power of all powers, in the presence of love that you are. No power has any power over your power, your love. But there is a way to dare, and sometimes protection is needed. But I tell you, this is the best protection. Why make some ritual and I'm the victim, I need to be protected? No, God is in your heart, love is in your heart, you are love, you are source. You stand afraid in front of the mirror, attacked, and start loudly. I am the power, I am love. They have no power. Darkness is illusion. In the presence of love that I am, no power has any power over the power that I am. And this is the power. Do this. Do this every day. This is the best protection. Do this in the morning. Do this in the evening when you go to sleep. If you feel afraid during the day, if you feel the dark energies, do this during the day. Just do it. You know, that's the word. You will be protected, and you will build yourself into the protection that you are. You work on yourself, and you understand, I have to release the darkness within me. I have to stop eating meat if I'm eating meat. You don't have to, but if you're suffering in the clutches of darkness, if they're attacking you and you want to stop suffering, you never tried to quit meat, try it. Do it for 3 months, you will see. In that 3 months, stand in the mirror, I'm the power, I'm the power. And you will see. We have to let go of the darkness. We have to heal. Meditate, heal, release, forgive the darkness. Don't hate. Heal the opposition, send them love and light. Work on yourself, work to heal the darkness within you and fears and traumas that are attracting darkness to attack you. Lose the fear. Love is now here. Work on yourself. Let go of meat, please. I tell you, so much more beautiful when you do that. And you literally, the eyes of God open at that point. The greater activations follow. Like milk, cow milk is okay. But cow milk from a store, why it's causing pain? Why it's causing disease? Why it's causing harming people? Because cow is actually 6-dimensional, high emotional animal. When cow is suffering, when her babies are stolen, when all these things, she's sad, she's toxic, and that toxics go into milk. And again, we are consuming, and then milk becomes big problem for our heart, for our veins, for everything, and even spiritual. But not because milk is bad, because cow is such elevated animal, 6-dimensional actually. That's why in Vedas so holy, like elephant, like dolphin, same. And because we are torturing such animal to get milk from her, we get poison. So when cow is treated very nicely, like a dog, like a cat, with love, that she loves you, she will give you medicine for brain, medicine for everything what is now hurting. Everything is energy. You have to stop being part of torturing. of darkness that is in this world. We have to start supporting the darkness, stop supporting the darkness and dark ways. We're supporting pains and suffering of higher beings or any animal. We are contracting that pain and suffering and darkness upon us. It's all energy. What we receive is what we get. What we consume is what consumes us. We consume love, we become love. Love consumes us, we become all love. So that's why we have to love ourselves so much that we stop eating death. And we turn to what Father and Mother gave us as human beings in the beginning, so we can go back to Garden of Eden when darkness can have no power over us. This is what I want to say. And I can do exorcism, I can do many things. And when I do these things, people around lose all the power. I mean, all the fear and everything. I do it publicly, I do it like this. I stand above them. I command them, get the fuck out of here. Leave that pure soul now. You have no power. Go. This is how I do. I'm not afraid of them. I look down upon them when I do these things. I chase them. I yell with the power that the person is shaking. They're happy after. That's what you will get if you will let go and release of all the shit and forgive and let go of third dimensional patterns and fears and traumas and all the darkness within you. You will command the dark spirits to leave. And not only that, they will not be able to leave. They will be consumed by your light. And they will do nothing to you. It will harm nothing to you. You just serve as a portal to take them back home. So we can have heaven here. That's why have no fear. If you have fear, you open the gate to darkness. But if we are eating meat, if we are eating this shit, we are afraid as a product of that. What we consume. What consumes us. We consume fear of other animals. Fear will come and consume us. We eat darkness, darkness comes and consumes us. So it's very important that we are not afraid. This is one importance. But if we are eating fear, then we'll be more afraid, you know. That's why we have to, on all levels, let go of darkness. We don't want pain and darkness and suffering. We have to let go of that, what is causing pain, darkness, suffering to other beings. We don't want to be attacked by darkness. We should stop doing this to animals, because we should not do to them what we don't want to be done upon ourselves. And they are getting killed in this world. We are getting killed energetically by darkness, attacked, consumed, drained. So on all levels we have to let go. Most important, to let go of fear and of belief. Whatever I believe is to be my reality. If I believe that darkness has power over me, that I need all this protection, then this is the reality. Darkness has more power over me because I have stated to the universe, to the source, that actually darkness is more powerful than God. And okay, this is my truth, this is my belief, and darkness has power over me. I see this many times. I tell them, you are the power, you are love, have no fear. No, they can attack me. Yes, they can. Yes, they can, because you just told me that they can, and what can I now tell you? But this is not my reality. If you want to be attacked, no problem. But if you don't, listen to me. Stand in front of the mirror, look yourself into the eye, look God into the eye, your eye. I am the power, I am love, I am the power of love. Darkness is illusion, they have no power, fear is not real, love is now here in the presence of power of love that I am. No power has any power over power that I am. Like this. Work on yourself, heal, let go of density, whatever you need to let go. Forgive everyone. Stop conditions, stop expectations, stop controlling, manipulating people, stop playing games, stop causing harm upon others. and work and focus on the light, focus on truth, focus on love. Don't do to others what you don't want to be done upon yourself. Work on yourself with people who make you fly more to heaven, who inspire you and motivate you and give you the power, like this video, this activation, that you become love, that you become the power of all powers, they have no power over you. Focus on that things and let go of what need to be let go. Forgive everyone, even the darkness, send them love and light. And so it is. You see. Stand in front of the mirror, going, I am presence, I am the power. They have no power where you feel attacked, when you feel fear. Always remember, fear is not real, false evidence appearing real. And if you are afraid, you open the door to that darkness. They can attack you. But if you acknowledge this fear, no, I will focus on love. No, I have no faith in such lower things. My faith is greater than that. I'm not of weak faith. I believe in love. I believe in source. Love is the power of all power. In the presence of love, they have no power. You incant this, you chant this in front of the mirror. And when you be saying this, dark attack and fear is to disappear, because love is now here. And you are loudly stating it clearly in front of the mirror. And you have let go of that thing, you have forgiven the darkness, you have no enemies, you don't fight, you don't harm others, you don't do to others what you don't want to be done upon yourself. And it is done. And you will joke like I have Kalki picture with playing polo. For me, it's a joke to go in that dreams with demons. They have no power. I'm giving them mercy only. You will say, as I ride in the valley of shadow of death, evil fears me, for I am love, and so it is, and this is my truth. In my presence, they are afraid. My presence, they leave, or they get consumed by my presence. And this is you, all of us, we have this power, actually. There where we are heading. I never needed protection for 8 years, and I don't like if somebody's sending me protection, because then I am stating and I am giving a statement that I need to be protected, that I'm weak, that they can attack me. No, I rather tell you this video with instructions, how you work on yourself, what you should do, that you become that protection, that evil fears, love yourself. That's what I want to tell you today. And nothing more. And I could be afraid for many things in my life. But always when we are afraid, we open in darkness, the gate of darkness. I feel the fear. I acknowledge the fear is in my mind, but I always go away from that fear. This is just the whispering, and it's becoming like show. I'm laughing at it. What the fuck is this? You are the power of all powers, love, in the presence of power that you are. No power has any power. I understand there is a way to there, and his darkness still has power over you. You have still things to heal. You have still things to let go, and you have still things to learn, that you lose your fear and like this. I understand there is way to there. I needed so many years, But such videos and such truth, source truth, and such empowering, if you focus on such empowerments like this video, on such activation, such motivation, you can go quicker. You can let go of your illusion very much quicker than we had to. So understand this. You are the power. You stand in front of the mirror. I repeat, you look into the mirror. You said, I am the power. I am power of all powers. I am love. They have no power. Darkness is illusion. In the presence of power of love that I am, no power has any power. I am love. I am here. Have no fear. Love is now here. And so it is. You are the power of all power, protection of all protection, love. And if you do this in front of the mirror, this is the ultimate protection that you can, because you will feel, I am the protection. I am the source within you. I am the protection. And you. So, I could also fear my survival, my these things. I cannot play the flute. I trust in love and in my work. And that's why I ask if somebody feels motivated and resonates to my motivation speeches, to my craziness, to my activations. If you share a coin with me or any donation, I'm so happy and I feel so blessed and I'm so grateful, because then I can do so much more. Please be blessed. Have no fear. Love is now here. Let go of your fears. Heal. Let go of our density. And you of weak faith, have more strong faith. Don't believe that darkness is more powerful than God and love. If you have such weak faith, this is your truth. So, you are the protection yourself, love. And I hope this video helped you a little bit or more. Watch it again, because there are so many points and practical instructions how you gradually, eventually become the protection yourself. Namaste, love. Be blessed always. Namaste. Namaste.